everyone, it's a ticket to Christ. Thank you for tuning back in. We're looking at how God sees you, and we're looking at that God sees you as blessed. And this is the Lord speaking. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you and say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. Rejoice and be exceeding glad, for great is your reward in heaven. For so persecuted they the prophets which were before you. And so this is a good list, which, you know, these boxes, I'm sure you'll check many multitudes, if not all of them, right? And so you can count yourself blessed. You know, poor in spirit, of course, we know you see your need for God. Right, you're spiritually deficient in yourself, and you see that you need God, and you rely on Him. You see that He's your source, and you have that understanding, that need for Him, and understanding it. Blessed are they that mourn. It can be for a loss, a death, any kind of a loss or death, but it can also be the type of mourning that we do as we go through life, the challenges of life. The things that grieve your heart, the things that could offend, right? That you overlook and forgive. And mourning, just the challenges of life as you go through. Blessed are the meek, as humility. Those who walk in humility. God views you as blessed, right? Those who hunger and thirst after righteousness. You're blessed that you love God, that you crave His presence, that you crave His word, that you love His word, that you love His people. You're blessed. You know, when you're merciful to someone, you're blessed in God's eyes. And of course, if you're merciful, it means that that person needs your mercy, that they need you, though they might deserve your wrath, your anger, your holding them to justice, that you give them mercy instead. It puts you in a position of being blessed. And so you can count yourself blessed if that's you, if you're showing grace and mercy to someone. Blessed are the pure in heart. When you have a pure heart toward God, you have a pure heart toward others. And that means that your motives are pure, that your desire in your heart is to please God, and that whatever you do, it's not from selfishness or pride or vanity, but from a place of righteousness, right standing with God. Blessed are the peacemakers, right? That if you're the type of person who makes it easy for people to get along, or you make a way for reconciliation, you're in a blessed position. Notice it didn't say peacekeepers, it says peacemaker, right? You make it possible. You also make it possible for others to make peace with God through sharing the gospel and telling them about God. You're in a blessed position because you're a peacemaker, right? Because the world is at war with God. If they have not surrendered to Jesus, they're an enemy of God. They're at war with God. And so those who you make a way for them to make peace with God by sharing the gospel, you become a peacemaker, right? And you're in a blessed position. Blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake. So anybody who is, if you're going through any kind of persecution, rejection because of your righteousness, because of your fear of God, your reverence for God, God looks at you as well as blessed. When people revile you, they persecute you, they say evil against you falsely because of Christ, Jesus says to rejoice. You have a great reward in heaven. And so these are good. It's a good passage to just think through, looking at yourself through the eyes of God, what as blessed, and what that means. A lot of times we don't think of it in this sense, that God sees us that way, that this is a blessed position and posture because God's presence is empowered in you. He's glorified through you when you're in this type of posture. And that is a blessed position to be in. You have the favor of God and you have a rich reward. So beloved, that is it from me. I hope you're doing well. Take care.